Raiders bingo on our GDFL matchday coverage this afternoon from Galvin Park. Westhorpe goes up early. Stewart though gets it down, goes towards Gardner, coming through off the wing. Slavinkas does well. Left foot kick towards half back. Oh, good mark taken. Keith Buck came across, but Nick Mahiris took it at half back under a lot of pressure from Heath Buck, and Mahiris to move the Tigers into attack, gives it to Armstrong, who goes bang towards half forward. Good kick too for distance. Petterwood, Shembry over the back, and also Calvert getting across there. Foot race now, coming through Highland as well to put pressure on, but Calvert's there. Handball to nobody in particular. Coming off hand, Scott wants to see the boundary line come towards him. It does so, and he will see it over the line. About 55 out from the Tigers' goal.
It's interesting, the boundary umpire was about to signal the two arms out for out of bounds, and the full realised it wasn't and put the one hand up. Ball half forward flank for Thomson, comes in now. Big fellas, oh, good tap away there for Thomson, comes to Fanning. Fanning on the left foot, head toward the goal square. It's rolling, and in fact it's rolled over the boundary line about 1 metre from the behind post. So Thomson in the first minute in attack in this second quarter at Galvin Park. Boundary umpire now actually going to throw it in 3 metres from the behind post. Over the head, a lot of players there. Peacock does battle with Stewart. Peacock gets the tap away, but it's a long handball out from Hawks of Werribee. Tries to get it to Delaney. Coming in to assist there is Scott, also of Werribee, and they force the ball out ahead of Petterwood of Thomson, and we've got the ball out of bounds. Thomson half forward flank still. Werribee going 40 metres perhaps in that sortie. The ball is out of the immediate danger area, but the boundary umpire again puts it overhead. Up they go. Stewart. Attack there, gets it to ground, off hands it comes to Werribee, goes to centre wing. That's great work there by Armstrong. A handball across to Mahiris. Armstrong now, big punch forward. It goes to Petterwood. Petterwood on the right foot drives it towards centre half forward for Thomson. Well, nobody really wanted to go for the ball there. It comes to ground, and it's to the benefit there of the Werribee central side, and great pressure there from the forward players of the Thomson side. Force the ball out of bounds, and Ardo now gets the free kick for Thomson. He's about 60 metres out at the present moment on the boundary line, the ball having gone over the boundary, out of bounds on the full. Ardo of Thomson looking now for options. I think what he should be doing is ahead of the goal square, Laurie, the place to put it.
Definitely.
Ardo now, waiting.
He could kick this, I think.
Has a chance. He's going to kick from 50. Comes in. It's a good looking kick. We're right behind it. The wind has drifted across, and it's going to be offline ever so slightly.
This wasn't a problem, though, Derek.
No, it wasn't a problem. First score of the second quarter. Raiders bingo scoreboard 1-6, Thomson 12. They trail Werribee Centrals 2-9-21.
Well, doing the kicking in once again for Werribee is Matty Hallam. Goes to the other side, it's okay, and finds his teammate Conrad Slavinkas. Takes the mark in the back pocket, plays on now. Was in two minds. Poor kick off the boot too. Shannon traps it, wants to get on that left boot. In fact, goes with the hand to Peacock, leaves it for Shannon again. Can get it across to McKernan, who was standing there uncontested. He goes in now. Dave McKernan, can he kick on the left? Yes, he can, but he can't kick anything but out of bounds on the full. And it will be Roland Beck in the last line defence for the Centrals to take the resultant free kick. We've been playing 3.5 minutes in this second term. Some scores from other games in the GDFL. Belpost Hill have started like a steam train. 9-3-57. Bannockburn 1-1-7. So the Panthers on fire. And now Beck from the back pocket goes towards Shembry. Oh, Peacock uses the body well. Takes a good mark. Outside 50. At half forward. Right in front of our commentary box here.
He kicks the ball pretty well. He'd nearly kick this, Jason, wouldn't he?
He's got a good pair of hands as well, Eric. We spoke about him last week.
Peacock now, stuttering step comes in from 55, goes long into the goal square. Pack will develop, going up early. Gardner, no free kick, off hands and out of bounds in the pocket. Eastern Suburbs 5-5-35 lead Belmont Lions 1-1-7 at Richmond Crescent. North Geelong 6-2-38 lead Anarchy 3-2-20. And of course our game here, Werribee Central's currently leading 2-9-21 to 1-6-12. We'll get you a Corio and Geelong West score also. And North Shore lead Leopold by 7 points in the GFL, and South Bowen leads St Mary's by 15 as the ball comes back into play here at Galvin Park. Hawks gets the footy away towards Musara, surrounded by Tigers players. McKernan's one of them. Gets a quick kick away as well towards Peacock. Off hands, Fanning comes through. Good skills. Can he kick the goal? Well, it's pretty close as he kicked it. No, one behind Daniel Fanning. Good roving. Off hands there off the pack, and one more behind, so they go to 1-7-13. The Thomson side, and they trail Werribee Centrals 2-9-21. Raiders bingo centre second quarter scoreboard, 5 minutes gone.
Ball with Hallam at fullback for Werribee Central's about to bring the ball back into play, looking for options. He's a good kick, this fella. It's going to land outside 50, certainly. Stewart goes up with one hand, but roving well. It comes to Ardo of the Thomson side. Oh, it's not such a good kick. He's put his teammate under a bit of pressure, and Delaney there for Werribee takes the mark, plays on quickly to Beck. Beck's a shocking kick. It's hit the umpire in the middle of the back, and the ball now in dispute in the centre of the ground, but Werribee through handball. Take the ball to the centre ball. Good work, Highland. Gets it for Thomson. This time Burns in front, much better contest. Ball comes to ground, half forward for Thomson. Pushes the ball out. Umpire allows play to come on, and Delaney gets a handball to Buck. Buck wide to Hawks. Hawks is under pressure here. Good work by Fanning. They've nullified the kick to some degree. It does come to the Werribee player in Nick Smith on the ground, and he finds Massara on centre wing. Massara plays on quickly, drives towards half forward flank. In front there, no, mark not paid there to Fry of Thomson. The Thomson are mucking around with the ball, finally with a long handball. They get it to centre half back, and Bradley with a long driving kick. The ball's going to land at nearly centre half forward. Petterwood, great tap forward. If Peacock can run onto it, there's a chance here, but great work there by the Hallam. It is for Werribee Centrals. Attack the ball with enormous ferocity there, gets it clear, and with a little handball, Hawks over the top. Well, I don't think that was there. He
That's
missed
a square
him.
up.
But the free kick wasn't there because he missed him by 2 feet. However, the kick goes to Shembry, and Wago Werribee through Delaney.
Delaney goes towards Chris. Brother Chris goes out towards half forward, and getting it, James Lee takes it away, runs away from Armstrong as well at 50. Tries to measure it towards Howlett. Getting back there also, and from behind is Westhorpe, and it's through for a rush behind once again to Werribee. And they now go to 2-10-22 Werribee Centrals. Thomson 1-7-13. Raiders Bingo Centre, second quarter scoreboard. 7 minutes gone. Galvin Park in our matchday coverage on Geelong Radio. Armstrong from fullback for the Tigers. And elects to come to the commentary box side towards Mahiris. Buck also there. Mahiris with the ride. Can't get the mark, so he tries to tap it on. That's the game today for Thomson. Try and run it on at all costs. Shannon gets it out wide to Gardner. Gardner runs inside, was going to take a bounce, then gives it to Highland running through the middle. Goes to his right boot, lead on Carmody, nobody behind him, so he'll be able to mark it. No, he can't. And Hart looks to have done an ankle, and he's in a bit of strife. Scott there quickly, tries to get the footy back. Petterwood also in there, Calvert. And foot race now, goes towards Highland again. Over the top of the football. Umpire lets it go, he'll have to come in and bounce it now, and Paul Hart is in a bit of trouble. About 35 metres out from goal, from the Tigers' goal, and he's done an ankle, so he'll have to come off the ground. I think he just might have rolled it. He's up, walking around. Ball up about 25 metres away from him. Goes towards Festuca, who runs through. Handball over the top of Andrew Hawk's head. Can't quite grab it. Shannon's back there. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Goes backwards, but it's okay. Finds Nick Mahiris. Mahiris now at half forward. Poor kick off the boot. It's going to be okay, though. Robbie Burns playing in front where you have to be. And he takes the mark. Paul Hart coming off. And now Robbie Byrne will be kicking from outside 50. And it'll be a good kick from there. Kicked a couple of goals last week for Thomson. Coming on the ground, Nigel Good. And Byrne. Kick for distance is okay, but accuracy is astray. And it is one behind. Off the boot of Robert Byrne. So Thomson now go to 1 goal 8-14. Werribee Central's 2-10-22. Raiders Bingo Centre, second quarter scoreboard. Kick in by Hallam. Good kick for distance too. Over the back, Bradley off hands. Now who's running through the middle? It's going to come quickly to Shembry at centre half back. Kick around the corner. Atchison leads. Howell in the race for the footy. Can't take the mark, but Burns is there. Drops the footy. Atchison's there. Pressure from Werribee. Might be okay. Chris Delaney can handball on the outside. In fact, good kick to James Lee. They've created a loose man. Can he handball it over towards Morley? Yes, he can. His handball back towards Lee. They have to kick it quickly. And he does so now. And I think he's put it through. He has. For his first goal of the day. They created the loose man there. Justin Morley had peace of mind to give it back towards James Lee, and he kicked his first. And Werribee's third, they're 3-10-28. They lead Thomson 1-8-14. Raiders Bingo Centre, second quarter scoreboard, 9.5 minutes gone.
Interesting, Laurie. Almost made a meal of it, didn't they, up there? Morley was clear, and he had the presence of mind to get a handball back to Lee, who was out in the clear.
Yeah, there was a bit of panic there, I think, at the finish. But, that was a good result for them. They moved the ball up nicely.
Umpire Gladke with the ball, centre of the ground. 14 points the difference. Werribee's favour. Stewart on the second attempt gets a tap forward, but only as far there as Bradley it was for Thomson. He's kicked a half forward, marked on his chest by Morley at Werribee Central. So Werribee repulse another attack, drive the ball back to the centre of the ground. Well, it's almost kicked a kick, although this time Howlett with an excellent mark from behind, put the two arms up and takes the mark, plays on quickly to Stewart running by. Stewart on the left foot drives to Lee, who's led wide to the wing, and the ball in dispute there. Good work from Werribee on the left foot. The ball's flicked out to Morley. His shot for goal went right across the face and it's gone out of bounds 15 metres from the behind post. This time on the western side of Galvin Park here. It's only 15 metres from the behind post. Werribee Central's deep in attack once again, having just kicked the last goal. Ball thrown in. Paddy Burns comes from behind, tries to get the tap to teammate in Highland. He can't get clear. The ball does come out, little chip kick out to half back flank. There's Gardner gets the ball. Excellent handball to Highland. Highland's had an excellent day. He gets a handball to Shannon. Shannon called to go on by Ardo. On the left foot, drives toward the full forward position. The ball's going to come to ground. It's going to fall to the benefit there of Peacock. Play on, said the umpire. The ball kicked by a Werribee player actually for a rush behind there to the Thomson side. So it's indirect kicking at goals by both sides. On the Raiders bingo scoreboard 19-21 now. 19-15 Thomson. They trail Werribee Central's 3-10-28.
It was a great tackle by the Werribee defender there. I just thought Thomson moved the ball through the centre with some running play. They need some more runners, ball carriers to bring the ball through. It was a lot better then.
Hallam kicks out, goes towards half-back, numbers with Thomson. Petterwood should be able to pick it up. Kelbert though comes across, does well, picks the footy up, goes wide towards Heathbuck and the boundary. The boundary line will win on this occasion, and it is out of bounds for a throw-in on centre wing on the outer side. Currently 28 playing 15, 13 points the difference. We've been playing 12 minutes in this second term. Thrown in now. Stewart, uncontested, gets it down towards the side of the pack. Handball over the top to Petterwood, blind, goes towards Highland, and also getting back there, Delaney gives it to Shembry, standing start, gets slung as he gets his kick away. Oh, diving on the football, Westhorpe. Stewart in there as well. The two big boys doing some work on the ground, and it will be a ball up in between wing and half forward. Umpire waiting for Sean Stewart to get up, put the boot back on. He does so now. He'll do the ruck work against Mark Westhorpe. Big pack around the ball at half forward as well. Stewart gets it down. Coming from the wing, McKernan on hands and knees. Ripped off the footy. Ball in dispute once again. The umpire will come in and bounce it for a second time, about 10 metres closer to the true centre wing position. Umpire Flowers throws the footy up. Westhorpe, Stewart again gets it down. Petterwood had it, then lost it. And dives on the footy. The umpire lets it go a little bit longer this time. Oh, Gardner gets it away okay to Shannon, to Highland, standing start. Gets a kick away towards half forward. Peacock, Shembry. Shembry should be able to meet the footy. No, he can't. It is out of bounds and it will be a throw in. About 50 metres around from Thomson's goal. They trail 19-15. Werribee 3-10-28. Don't forget at half time. Yeah, where are they now segment. And today, Gordon Hines, one of the, Laurie was telling me in the car on the way up, the best footballer he's seen in the Geelong Industry Football League. So we'll talk to Gordon at half time. Ball has come out the back towards Andy Scott at half back from that throw in. Goes towards half forward. Howlett goes up off hands. McKernan can't get a kick away. Slung as he got the kick away. Tried to get the kick away. Mahiris back towards Gann. Ripped off the footy. Didn't have it. No free kick. Comes to the back. Atchison's there also. McKernan again. Good play. Barry Delaney to hold it up at half forward. And the Centrals will see it balled up on their half forward flank.
A fair bit of desire for the ball there, Laurie. It's not pretty, but by gee, they're fair dinkum, aren't they?
Certainly, Eric. Wherever the workload's just picked up a bit, I felt.
Absolutely. Ball thrown up on centre wing. Tap forward by Westhorpe. Thomson. Ball doesn't go anywhere though because the intensity is such that 3 or 4 players vying for the ball, and it's gone to. Well, that's interesting. There's quite a bit happening
off the ball.
Yeah. Bradley, is it Bradley's gone streaming down the ground from one end to the other, and there's players chasing him everywhere. But finally the ball's marked at centre half back by Shembry, and Jason, he's proving perhaps he can hold the position down. He was a high leaping ruckman a few weeks ago.
Playing centre half back today, doing it quite nicely. Goes towards centre half forward. Atchison, the big pump thump away. Armstrong. Oh, handball back to a Westhorpe standing start. Wasn't ready for it. Armstrong now has to go back and try and get his own ball. Delaney, it's off hands. Fries there also. Bradley, who'd run down to half forward, back to half back now. Forward Thomson. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and bounce the footy.
It was certainly an interesting ploy. Bradley taken off from full back down to the
Charged
forward.
down like Linford Christie, didn't he?
He had players chasing him from everywhere.
He must have said something, surely.
Do you think so?
I must have.
Ball thrown up. Centre half forward now for Werribee. Comes down to Christian Highland. Great little handball to Armstrong. Another one to that was Mahiris. And Mahiris' kick, unfortunately, doesn't find Fanning. It finds his opponent, who is Calvert of Werribee. He drives the ball back to centre half forward. Big pack of players again, all up. Festuca gets it forward with a handball that, gee, it's almost basketball at the moment. There's a huge punch back to the centre of the ground. It's all Werribee here. Running onto the ball there was Beck, but he can't get up. He gets a handball to Stewart. Stewart with strength kicks the ball to half forward, but there's Gann for Thomson. Quick handball to Ardo. He's away. Drive to the lead there of Peacock. He's out on his own. Can he get the ball? Good work there by Shembry, but he's not good enough to. The ball's come to Shannon. Over the top there to Byrne. He likes a goal on the left foot. He's gone goalwards, and I think Robbie Byrne has kicked the goal for Thomson. An excellent passage of good positive football there from the Thomson running side. And that brings up on the Raiders bingo scoreboard Thomson's second goal. They move to 2-9 now, 21. Trailing Werribee Central's 3-10, 28.
Moving the ball nicely, Laurie, through the middle there.
That was terrific there. I think that's the way they've got to play it. They just can't afford to blaze the ball up into that forward line. That's the way they've got to do it. They have the ball carriers, run the ball up, kick the position. Exactly, that's the way it's got to be. If they can do that for the next 5 or 10 minutes, it's developed into a pretty good game at the moment. There's a lot of players being tagged, picked up, and it's not easy out there to get a kick.
7 points of difference on the Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 3-10 playing 2-9. The Tigers making a couple of changes. We'll get to them in a minute. Westhorpe gets it down towards Smith, having to kick off a standing start. McKernan can't take the mark. Needs to get back onto it. Does so. And then can he pick it up? No, he can't. Needs some support. Justin Morley's there. Ripped off the footy as quick as he got it. For Stuka straight through. Gardner! Oh, for Stuka. Gardner. And got one high, said the umpire. Timmy can't believe it. For Stuka has got the footy just inside the centre square. At half forward, Festuca can go short, does so towards Smith, takes the mark and play on quickly and kick. Burns comes at him, he goes long now, and it's going to hold up in the breeze. Was that a push in the back? No, says the umpire, it's out of bounds. In the left forward pocket for Werribee, we see that Craig Wolfman is on the ground, as is Ashley Walker. And off the ground was Kim Petterwood and Mick Gann. For Thomson, boundary throw in, left forward pocket Lee. In front was Westhorpe, kick away towards half forward. Stewart bounces over his head. Fanning comes at him and can break away. Gives the handball away to Pat Burns. He can go outboard towards McKernan on centre wing. Can run at it. Now he can get it over the top to Walker. No, he can't because Hallam was there. But Armstrong's there also in support. Sabali Armstrong goes to the left boot towards full forward. Carmody over the back. Shannon reads the play beautifully. But should be a free kick first. Free kick to Andrew Cunt. No. Oh, well, I thought he was
playing the advantage.
Yeah, okay. Paid the advantage mark, did he? But Luke Shannon has got it about 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. A chance to put his first goal on the board this afternoon. He comes in left footer and just holds it up in the breeze and doesn't work it back far enough. One behind to him, and they go to 2-10-22.
Thomson looked good though when they moved the ball down like that, Jason.
And Werribee 3-10-28. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. 18.5 minutes gone. The kick in by Roland Beck is okay. He's found Matty Hallam.
Handballs back to Beck on the run through, and Beck's kick has found Festuca in the centre of the ground. Draw, terrible kick, but and in fact it was. He's kicked it straight to Westhorpe at centre half back. Westhorpe, an equally shocking kick. It's gone towards Wolfenden. But again, the Werribee defence, and great work there by Hallam. Attacked the ball, gets a handball, goes across. Well, he's put his team under enormous pressure there in Slavinkas. But the ball comes down to Delaney. Delaney a handball, finally comes to Hawks with another handball for Werribee. There's the lead there from Howlett. And, well, that was equally as good a play from the Werribee side on that occasion. They know where they're going. I would think it would be a pretty hard goal to kick for Howlett here. He's... Well, at the moment he's standing on the 50-metre mark, almost where it intersects with the boundary. He's on the western side here of Galvin Park, and it will take a very good kick from Andrew Howlett. Comes in, left footer. Pretty good looking approach from the boot. I think it's gone across the face of the goal, however, and only one behind. Hasn't got the kicking boots on today. Second behind to Andrew Howlett, and on the Raiders bingo scoreboard 3-11-29. Werribee Centrals, they lead Thomson 2-10-22.
Kicking by Armstrong, goes wide towards Atchison, he lets it bounce, and does he keep it in? Yes, he does. Just touches it just as it goes over the boundary line. Very, very close for the rubber man.
Handed it back very nicely to the umpire.
Thanks very much. 20 minutes gone in this second term. Boundary throw in. Right half forward flank, Werribee attacking. In front, Westhorpe. Lee from behind. Second punch by Lee. Goes towards Musara. Handball to Morley. Was too quick. Goes towards Timmy Gardner. Breaks away. Got an inside handball to Highland. Tries to break the Morley tackle. Does so to get a handball away. Runs along the boundary line. Another 15 or 20 metres. It is out of bounds now. Closer to the centre wing. And the boundary umpire will come around and do it all again for a throw in. Westhorpe moves down. And Sean Stewart there also. Timmy Gardner directing traffic for the Thomson side. 3-11 playing 2-10, 29 playing 22. Werribee with the advantage at this stage. Stewart over the back, good punt, good tap away too towards Morley. Fry's right next to him though. Morley tried to give it to the advantage of Festuca. Burns set a path by Timmy Gardner. Fry kicks into the man on the man right in front of him, but there he is again. Adam Fry goes towards centre half forward. Peacock must be in front at centre half forward. I'm sure Coach Trevor Tucker would like to see that because he was behind on that occasion. Adam Shembry took the mark at centre half back for the Centrals. And Shembry now likes to go to the outer side looking for Lee. It's 2-on-2 out there. Lee can't take the mark. How's his recovery on the ground? Not too bad if he can pick it up and give it away. He can quickly. Back towards centre wing, towards the centre, towards Calvert. He gets it again. Come off the boot of Festuca. He goes wide now. Foot race. Hawks and Smith getting out there. Hawks breaks away from Highland. Gets his left foot kick away towards half forward. Ardo has to make a bit of ground. It bounces over his head though. Getting across there. Buck. Handball out wide towards Smith. Sits and waits. Left hand handball to Skinner just on the ground. Gets it back towards Musara at half forward. Breaks a couple of tackles. Gets it back to Nick Smith. Goes with a right boot. Great kick. Barry Delaney at centre half forward and takes the grab. Good play. Centrals in close. Plays on quickly now, Barry Delaney. The lead's on from James Lee. Does it get there? Yes, says the umpire. And takes a good diving mark, James Lee, about 30 metres out from goal, 45-degree angle.
That's much better into the forward line, though. You have to run the footy. I think both sides rely on the wind to do the job. It's not going to happen.
He's been the thorn in their side, though, Lee, hasn't he?
Yes.
He's pretty mobile up there, and he's been the pick of the forwards.
We'll see what he does with this, Eric.
Yes, well, so far 1 goal 3 to James Lee. He's 30 metres out, 45-degree angle. Well, at least he took about 3 steps on that occasion, but the ball's gone right across the face. In fact, almost out of bounds on the full. What does the boundary umpire say? Yes, it is. Out of bounds on the full, about 2 metres from the behind post. So free kick to, looks like Aitchison of Thomson. Howlett standing on the mark. In fact, he's still having some words to umpire Flowers. I don't think they're the best of mates today. From the kick, outside 50, comes back in for Werribee. Masara, great defensive work by Arto there, but it rebounded to Smith. Smith of Werribee into, almost to the full forward position. Umpire Flowers has, he's paid the free kick to Werribee, but the ball has, he's allowed the ball to play. I've got no earthly idea who kicked the goal. Certainly it is a goal to Werribee Centrals, and the Werribee people down in front of us might be able to tell us who kicked the goal, because certainly they're worse than we are. So on the Raiders bingo scoreboard now, 23 minutes into the second quarter, 4-11, 35 to Werribee Centrals. They lead Thomson 2-10, 22. So that's a goal we're not too sure who kicked, but we certainly will see if we can locate the goal kick. In the centre of the ground, up it goes. Stewart again, and he's dominating those centre tap down for Festuca. Great work there for Thomson. That was Mahiris with the smother, but it comes back to Festuca, and he's working overtime at the present moment. Ball comes down. Werribee Central's working hard on centre wing, but it's picked up for Thomson. Driven to centre half forward. Peacock, he's in front of that was Shembry on this occasion, but he just cannot get clear to give them something to fire at there, and perhaps that's where they're breaking down. Round about centre half forward, Laurie.
Yes, I think so, Eric. As I said before, for some reason we just have to have the runners in there if you're going to kick goals. I think, from the long, I think the wind's got a fair bit to do with it. They just seem to be bombing it up a bit, which won't get the result.
Ball still on half forward on the outer side for Thomson attacking. Pushed over the boundary line now, and it will be another throw in. We've been playing 24.5 minutes in this second term. It's 4-11-35 Werribee, 2-10-22 Thomson. 13 points of difference. Thrown in Stewart up against Westhorpe, who gets it down on this occasion. Burns tries to shuffle it out. Quickly through Smith for Werribee towards Skinner. Handball was going to go towards Musari. Elects to go with the left boot. Probably should have gone the handball. Ripped off the footy. Armstrong. Kick around the corner. Wide towards Highland. Got a bit of time. Picks it up too. Goes to the right boot. Back towards half forward. Shannon standing start. Bastuka comes across. Can't take the mark. Got some support though. And they can break away once again. Delaney kick around the corner towards centre half forward. Armstrong uses the body and the bulk. Got some support. McKernan. Quick hands to Gardner. Back to Armstrong. Shuffles it out to Burns. Back to Armstrong. Goes with the right boot towards centre half forward. Dumped as he got rid of the football.
It was Andrew Howlett actually, and I think the words he's had to umpire Flowers probably haven't done him much good, because there was nothing really in that. It was just a little bit of a bump as he's kicked the ball, but the ball's landed 20 metres from goal.
And it's going to be Andrew Carmody with the football for the quick reply for Thomson after that mystery man kicked the last goal for Werribee. And it will be Carmody now. Goes in, floats it through, and it's okay. I think straight through the middle for a goal. Andrew Carmody, he's first. And the third for Thomson. They're 3-10-28. They trail Werribee Central's 4-11-35. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard. Nearly 26 minutes gone in this second term.
And if Ian Westerland were here, I reckon you could see the saliva coming out of his mouth with that the sense of smell that he has.
Yes, he's probably been able to smell it. The Werribee Central's people have supplied us with afternoon tea, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you to Chris Kapelki and his committee here to keep us entertained food-wise this afternoon. It's like Teddy Whitten at Cadinia Park, isn't it, Eric?
Oh, it must
we
be.
should do this more often. Back in the middle, Westhorpe gets it down, coming off the wing. Delaney, that's Chris. Can take a bounce and run across. Go to the other side wing. And Armstrong getting back there.
Mark.
It's been close to my best player on the ground in the first half. Savali Armstrong has done nothing wrong for Thomson. Drives it long this occasion towards Peacock. Has to be in front. Was Shannon getting back there. Calvert does well. Pushes off and goes to the left boot around towards Barry Delaney, who can nearly take the mark. He can't do so. And it's still at centre half forward for Thomson. Highland's on hands and knees trying to get it out, but Stuka runs away and in the middle can set something up. Goes with that long raking left boot. Lee from a long way. Howlett up there also. Bradley off hands. Morley. He can't take it anywhere. Ardo's there also for Thomson, getting back there, working hard, can run away. Tries to measure the kick to Armstrong. Does so. And Savali Armstrong has got it in the last line defence. Draws a player. Ardo kept running and he gave it to him at half back. Got McKernan wide if he wants him. He's got Ash Walker as well. McKernan's still there on centre wing. Slows things down. Westhorpe moving around now, goes in that direction. Stewart against him, coming Peacock from a long way back. Oh, Stewart stands tall.
Why would he kick it there, Laurie?
I'm not sure.
And Sean Stewart.
He's actually playing well at the moment, Stewart.
Plays on quickly, gives it a Hawks. Long kick towards Howlett Atchison. Big thump away from behind by him and also Aaron Bradley. And it will be a boundary throw in about 40 metres around from goal. And it will be...
Laurie hasn't fallen out the box, has he?
I think Laurie's fallen out of the box. He's getting the coffee. Oh, jeez, they are looking after us, aren't they? But it's a boundary throw in front Lee. Lee gets it down. And it's going to be a ball up, I'm sure, now. Umpire Flowers to come in. 28 minutes gone in this second term. It's 4-11. And that is Werribee Centrals. And they are leading 3-10-28, the Thomson side. In fact, it's 4-11 playing 3-10, so 7 points of difference. Lee slaps it down towards Armstrong again. Ripped off the footy. Smith, kick around the corner. Touched. It's into the forward line. Was that a goal? No, touched. Heath Buck trying to claim it, but it is pushed through for a behind. So 4-12-36 Werribee Centrals. And they lead Thomson 3-10-28. The scoreboard here at Gelvin Park is incorrect. The boys are listening over there. It's 4-12 playing 3-10 as Armstrong kicks in from fullback for Thomson.
Ball well outside 50, an excellent kick over the top of the pack, but recovering quicker were Werribee. For Stuka, charges through 3 or 4 players. A long handball out to Hawks. Can he pick it up? No, he can't, but he keeps it in front of him. Finally picks it up, and with a right foot kick tries to get it to advantage for Werribee, but unfortunately it's out of bounds. Not on the full, and it's just inside the 50-metre arc line here at Werribee Centrals. Stewart now kick behind the play on centre wing. Ball inside 50 for Werribee. Comes in. Up high is Westhorpe. Taps it down to Ardo. He's kicked it to centre again. Mahiris, an excellent piece of work at the finish. Very good understanding because McKernan was running. But unfortunately, umpire Gladkey called play on and then he blew the whistle. That was not such a good decision. Finally, the free kick to Hallam it is for Werribee Centrals. Kicks to the centre of the ground. Shannon tried to kick it off the ground, missed it. Comes to Delaney Barry, over the top to Festuca running, but Festuca runs off it. Highland, who's done well this quarter, he gets the ball to centre wing, but it's Werribee this time through Colbert, drives it towards the full forward position. Well, that was interesting because that was a good decision. I think Andrew Howlett tried to bump his opponent in Aitchison off the ball, and they got pinged for shepherding. The ball certainly wasn't within 5 metres. Plays on. Highland takes the mark now, centre half back for Thomson. And Howlett's still having a word.
He's getting offside with Adam Gladke too, which is not a good thing. He had one onside, he hasn't got any now. Mahiris.
Fantastic mark to Mahiris, inside centre square. Plays on. Oh, gee, it's a shocking pass, so it's 100 metres in the air, but it's at full forward. Carmody can't take the mark. It's come to ground, running towards goal, but good work there in defence by Gotti. Great tackle, and perhaps he wasn't impeded. Shembry picks it up one hand, now runs away. Good work. Sees a player loose on centre wing, but fantastic work by the Thomson player. It doesn't matter, however, at 30 minutes, that is half time. The Raiders bingo scoreboard, Werribee Centrals 4-12-36. They lead Thomson 3-10-28.
In that second term, Werribee were able to kick 2 goals, 3 into the breeze, while Thomson kicked